What's going on, everybody? Mike here at Spare Change Garage. Wasn't gonna make a video, but we're gonna make one now. Last night I went and picked up this 94 F150. I paid a pretty fairly cheap price for it. It's 4-wheel drive. Actually has cold AC. I think the guy just really needed the money. 351 in it. Pretty stout truck. But then when I got there, which I didn't know until I got there, this occurred. Why, you may ask? Well, he had to change the freeze plug, and I think he went a little crazy putting RVT over it because he got paranoid. He said instead of pulling the motor, he had to do what he had to do to drive the thing. So today, as you see, I'm not doing it the right way. I'm just doing a temporary fix, okay, guys? This is not the right way. If you want to learn how to do things the right way, get off my channel. Go somewhere, please. Bye. I'm just kidding. No, but this is going to be the right way on a budget. When I mean budget, I'm just working with what I got. I had my old spoiler that came off the Camaro, which I wasn't a big fan of anyway. It's like an old bracket wing. I'm using that. Taking aluminum, taking cheap metal screws, and we're about to try to mold all this in there. You see, I kind of got a bend to it right there. I need to bend it a little more because I'm gonna have to wrap it around. But you guys are gonna get the idea. I'm gonna put a piece there, then try to, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm about to do right there. It's gonna be fun molding this all in. That's why I went the aluminum route for now. He gave me some of the pieces that went back, but man, he even cut off the freaking seat bracket. I don't know what the guy was thinking, but it is what it is. And like I said, I paid a good price for the truck. I'm not really complaining. It's not the best on the inside. I actually do like the wooden bed on the outside. Clean title, runs and drives, 4-wheel drive works, everything works. So I'm not gonna complain, and we're about to get straight to it. So per usual, how I normally do my videos, I don't have nobody filming for me. I don't got like nothing to hold up the phone. But this is what I'm about to use, some self-tappers. Yeah, that's Harbor Freight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Harbor Freight. Drill, I think, yeah. I couldn't remember if I got off of Amazon or Harbor Freight. I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna start molding it in, and I'll show you guys the process. Looks like this floor pan is a little rusted anyway. I don't know, I think I do plan on keeping it. That's why I'm doing this half-hour repair, pretty much. But I'm starting off by, plus by the way, it's like 100 something degrees outside. I think it says it feels like 108, so yeah. Burning up. I'm gonna start by screwing it down on the bottom, throw some on the top, and then I think I'm gonna start trying to bend it over here, then fold that down, and I think that'll be good that gets folded down because I'm gonna have to make like an awkward piece over there. So then after, I could either take a sealant, but I think as a temporary thing, I'm gonna take some tape and put it around there so it's sealed technically. And on my way home, I was burning up in this thing. It was like 100 degrees, cold AC, but it didn't combat the freaking heat coming off that. It was insane. Plus, this truck is a little sketchy. It has that Wonder in it. Got some things I got to do to it, but I bought it for cheap, so I can't complain. I noticed in my last video, I kept saying, but I'm done saying it, okay? If I say it, drop a comment and be like, bro, just chill with that word. I don't know why I say it. Maybe it's a tick when I'm like, on the camera, I don't know, but I was like, bro, I was trying to edit some out. I was like, why did I keep saying that? But yeah, just one of my little flaws, I guess, on the camera. Had to say it before somebody else called me out on it. I almost forgot to mention, I found out this car had plastic dip on it. That's why it had all that orange peel. And honestly, it looked good. The dude did a good job. It peeled off really easy, and it got like addicting to peel it, so I peeled it on the hood. I plan on wrapping it. If you guys got a wrap color idea that you think I should wrap this car, drop it in the comments. I don't think I want to do the blue again, like any type of blue, but anything other than that, I am open to it. So if you guys got any idea what color I should do this, drop a comment, let me know. Okay guys, I'm about to show you guys how to, oh, excuse me. I'm about to show you guys how to custom make things. That's why it didn't matter if I didn't cut it perfect. now I take screws. Boop, look at that. Look at that, custom. Honestly, if I was like molding it in, I would just take it from there, cut it, make it look good. But here's how it's looking so far. Oh man, guys, it's so freaking hot out here. I didn't think Indiana got like this in all my years of living here. Go to this side. See how it's starting to look from this side. Man, I wish I would have made it a little bit longer, because I would have just folded it almost all the way to that. But I'll do 2 pieces. Might even have to do 3, depending on how this goes. I still can't believe that, guys. Can't believe that either. Like I said, I should be welding it, but it's okay. This will do just as good. Especially to you guys that don't know how to weld or ain't got a welder, there's nothing wrong with this. Look how good that bent. Really, I need to bend it right there. Probably put a couple more screws, and then I'll start bending it down. You could probably put heat to it and it'd be a little bit easier, but it's aluminum, man. Use your hand. Be a man. If not, go get your purse and hit it with your purse harder, okay? Okay. Warning, loud breathing, because I'm out of shape and it's 1,000,000 degrees in here. Nah, but look, guys, that looks pretty freaking good. Better than what it did. This is gonna be the tricky part. I'm not too sure how I want to go about this one yet. I think really it should probably overlap that, which I shouldn't have put screws in yet. But I think I'm gonna try to like put it right there, use that as something to clamp it down to as well. It's gonna be a little bit more tricky. Let me see what I need to cut. I think I'm gonna take tape. What I did there is I put one there, one across, kind of get a rough measurement. Let me take the tape and get that going and get the cutting. Well, guys, there we have it. There's the repair. Everything's good to go. Thanks for watching Spare Change Garage. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. I was just kidding. This right here is how you can make a pattern. They do the same thing with like patch panels. Like if you got a little hole, rusted hole, you can take tape, make your pattern that way. There's a bunch of different ways you could do it. You could use card stock, all that stuff, cardboard, however you want, because you could trace around it if you have access to do that anyway. But to me, this was the easiest way. And you know, I just thought it was the easiest, I guess. Really, last time I didn't even do it like this for that side. I took one piece and then one piece and pretty much got length and width, and that was it. I kind of guesstimated it, but I knew I needed it to fold on the sides anyway, because that's how I kind of wanted it. Once this is done, it really ain't gonna look too bad. I got universal carpet in the house. I'm trying to think if I should rip this old stuff out now and go ahead and carpet it, or just wait another day. I don't know if we're gonna do that in this video. This video is just showing you guys me pretty much repairing this floor pan this way. This will actually help some of you guys. Some people will take road signs if you have them. Not telling you to go pluck them. License plates, like all kinds of things to do their patch panels on the floor. You can do whatever, get creative. Don't let something like that discourage you. If I would have walked away from this deal just from that little mess, especially with me knowing how to weld, or even something as simple as that, like if you plan on keeping it, who's gonna know unless you vlog it like this? Like, who cares? I'm not saying do this, throw carpet over, and not tell nobody about it and go flip it for $1 million.
Or am I?
I'm just kidding, but for real, guys, this simplifies things. This is what Spare Change Garage is all about. I know you guys see the race car and all that other stuff, but that ain't what it's all about all the time. It's about DIY, budget type deals. Even though I don't do the typical do-it-yourself videos, I just do an explanation, kind of give you guys the little rough draft so you guys can skip past the boring stuff and just do it on your own. Well, you guys, I got it in there as good as it gets. I stuffed a little foam in there because I couldn't seal that gap. I could probably relief cut it and do that. It's just hard to hammer from right there. Practically, this is as good as it gets. Top it off, I got this. Some random duct tape that I found. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe all that away and tape it up. show you guys the final product. Honestly, like, I could have done a better job. It don't look that bad. It's gonna work. It's gonna be the same as anything else. It's good enough in my book. It's spare change garage approved. So over there's a little gap too. That was off the firewall, so obviously that's like heat stuff to keep the heat out. So it'll be all right, tucked in there. I think once it's taped up, it'll be sealed good enough, and it's gonna work like a charm, boys. Alrighty, after using all the tape, we got it. Tell me that don't look that bad. That's not bad at all. I got the AC blowing. I don't smell fumes in here from the little tunnel area. Neither window works. That one is like held up by PVC. This thing runs pretty good. I noticed the AC compressor kicks off and on more than it should, I feel like. I think it probably needs a tad bit more Freon, but the AC's ice cold. I just hear it kick off and on. Even though it ain't really doing it right now, but it was earlier. Still cold, good cold AC. Only has one tank up front. He took that one off. I'm really a big fan of the wooden beds. Like, I really like it. I think this looks really good. This is like the perfect farm truck, work truck, whatever you want, as long as you take good care of it. Now, I noticed a coolant leak. He tried to do that to the thermostat housing. This guy went buck crazy with RVT, I'll tell you all that. Then there's a little pinhole right here. Other than that, it ain't bad, man. Ain't bad at all. I just plan on keeping it for a bit, having fun with it. I honestly need a truck to be able to haul some things away. I got some things I need to get out of the yard anyway, take to the local scrap field or whatever, junkyard, and clean up the backyard. I'm gonna end up throwing that seat back in, welding that bracket back on, getting that back on there. I don't know why he cut that. The other issue that we'll probably end up doing here on the channel is figuring out all this slop, which I know I could tighten up the steering box or the gearbox a little bit. There's an adjuster. I thought it might have been this, but this is the aftermarket one. They don't have that nylon or Teflon bushing that the ones have that normally go out. So I'll probably end up replacing all this stuff underneath there. Put new bushings, all that good stuff. Sounds like that power steering is gonna need to be changed, that pump. Rattling a little bit, sounds like a bearing might be bad on it. But you hear it whine when you turn and stuff like that. I'll end up replacing that too. I don't want to take no chance since it is a serpentine, so if that did pop, it's gonna be a bad deal. Obviously the whole belt will come off. But I think that's gonna conclude it, boys. See, I got that on there just to hold the window up. But look at that. Look at that one more time, fellas. Oh man, this AC's feeling good. It's super dark tinted too, like it's hard to tell here. I was having a hard time seeing out these windows. I'm like blind, bro. Couldn't believe it has cold AC, and the 4-wheel drive does work, boys. I tested it, it does work. So I'm happy about that. I'm probably about to go get the vacuum cleaner. Really, I need to rip all this interior out so I can get the rest of this carpet out. And honestly, just throw some universal carpet in here for now. Or find like a cheap carpet kit to throw in here, so I ain't got to look at that anymore. Once the carpet's over this, literally, you'll never know anything. Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
But all right, guys, I think this is going to conclude the video. It shouldn't be that long. It should be nice, short, straight to the point. Give you a little gist on what to do in a situation like this. If you find yourself in a situation like this and need a quick repair, don't be scared to give it a go. Who cares? A lot of people are going to be like, dude, you're a hack, blah, blah, blah. It's all good. Them are the same guys that car sits for 50 years, even though mine ain't been done for 3. No, I think my Camaro, it's been about 2 years, 2 and some change, something like that. But we ain't counting. That's a whole different ball game. That's building a race car. But if you guys don't want your project stuff like this to sit around, or you got a nice little work truck that has some rust issues, just do this. Do a quick, simple repair. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully everybody has a good week, and happy 4th of July to everybody.